Hi, welcome everyone to Christy's Closet and Crochet Creations Addictions number 65. What a week it has been. Getting ready for this video was I don't know, but I'm here, I'm calmed down now, and it's just been crazy. So grab a cup and join me. I have 4 packages, and I believe they're all squares for the granny square blanket that I'm making out of creator squares, and I'll be giving away when we hit 1,500 subs. If you'd like to send a square in, all you have to do is make an 8-inch square out of acrylic yarns so that it's easy to wash and care for. And you can choose any pattern you like, any color yarns you like, and send it to the P.O. box down below in the description box. Everything I talk about will be down there. If I have a pattern for it, if I have a Facebook group, it'll be down there. So let's see, I have a couple of works in progress to show you. I didn't work on a lot, I'll tell you that. It's like, it's been really hot, so you get a couple rows done and you're like, eh. And I don't know. So I'm working on another layette. It's going to be a blanket, a sweater, a hat, a set of booties, and a lovey for a gift, for a shower gift for a family member. So I picked blues because the baby is going to be a boy. It's not going to be completely blue, so it's not traditional, but I think these colors go together okay. So I started out with some Baby Bliss. Now, far as I can see, we may not get any more of this. This is Loops and Threads yarn at Michael's, and this colorway is the last skein they had, so I'm going to use this throughout the pieces very sparingly. And that way I won't run out as quickly. It is a 47% acrylic and 53% nylon yarn. Very, very soft. And it is actually a 4 medium. And I don't usually use 4 mediums for baby stuff. Sweaters or wearables. But since I've been knitting, but you'll see I didn't end up using this for the sweater. This is for the blanket, the lovey, and I think that's it. It's going to be just for the blanket and lovey. So this color and that color is called Lullaby Blues, and then I got 3 of these, and this is Ship Blue. So I'm getting to, I've got about 3/4 of this used up. And then I bought the traditional white to go with them. So that is your main color combinations. So I started with the Superbly Simple Baby Granny Afghan with the Ship Blue. And that's how far I am. It's a perfect square. Now I'm just about ready to start with the white. I'm going to put the white in next. And then I will change to a little bit of that. Not a lot of it. Just enough to give it some stripes. The other piece that I have started in this set is the sweater. Now the sweater is not crocheted, the sweater is knitted. It is using Baby Bee Sweet Delight in this beautiful speckled blue, and the two colors go together quite well. And it's not like it's going to be perfect, but it is. It almost is. So the baby sweater will be in this color only, and I went ahead and chose a specific amount to start with to see, because this is a 3 light. Is, like I said, it has been a little bit difficult for me to find the right pattern and stitch amount that I want. So I went ahead and I'm working on my own vanilla size stitch count so that I can come up with. And I'm using my little knit book to keep track that somebody sent me. Thank you. You know who you are. I have a couple of those to give away throughout this year. Here is the sweater. I've gotten to the sleeve break and I'm on the body now. So it is coming out gorgeous, and I believe it's going to be the size I'm looking for 0 to 3 months. I still think I probably could go a couple more stitches bigger, but it's not teeny tiny now. So, and some people asked about, you know, maybe coming up with a vanilla sweater, and I possibly may. So that's been a riot, coming up with that for a family member. And I'm keeping everything in an Al Gray tote bag. Okay, so back to this crazy day. For just a second, I lost the wild streak. Usually I either put them right behind me when they're ready, waiting to be given away, or I put them on the shipping table, which is below the camera. And all the bags and everything are on there, and only things that are ready to ship out are on there. Well, I couldn't find them. I looked high and low all over the closet, and I was just, I can't video. What am I going to do? I've never done this before. They grew legs and walked away. They didn't. There's an Hobby Lobby box directly on that side of the room, and that's where they were the whole time. And I didn't find them and didn't find them, and then I stubbed my toe on that box, and I said, oh, maybe they're in there, and there they were. So we're going to draw for this wild streak from Addiction 64 and find out who won that. And I already put Earl in the box. I got that from Dana, stole it, keeping it. Thanks, Dana. So we'll start out with, oh, no. I still have to get the YouTube comments. They're filtering out. 64 comments. That's a nice amount. This person has to have a United States address. All the videos do, and except for when I say they don't. And you need to get back to me within a week, and Denise Hoffman is the winner of the wild streak. So they didn't grow legs and walk away too far. I found them. She says, yay HD, And she says that Wild Streak Hope Chest is beautiful, wonderful, smile mail. So Denise gets the Wild Streak and a number in the brackets. Now there's 9 spots left in this bracket. This is a 64 name bracket. So we've been at this a while. I will continue to do brackets. I love it. I just don't know if I'm going to do a 64 again. Maybe. I possibly will. Denise's number is 15. So I'll write that down so I don't forget. All right, congratulations to Denise. Put that in there. Close that up. And if you've been watching all week, there's been semifinalist drawings from the Christmas in July Fairies, and my winner was 8S Smiley, something like that. Let me see. Do I have it written down? Anyway, I don't have it written down in front of me, but she has contacted me, and later on today I will have her, I will go back and forth with her, and I will possibly be creating a special little giveaway just for her. And then I also pulled a winner for the fairy giveaway. So that's interesting, and I was contacted by her as well. So Kathy, she won that. So I'm going to be talking to her again soon. So again, congratulations to Denise. Let me know that you saw this video. Let's go on to the blanket. So I am receiving squares, and I'm keeping them in my Knit Happens bag. Why not? And so I've got quite a few in here. There is all kinds of colors. It's very exciting, very fun. I've got 3-dimensionals. I've even got one. Yep. Yeah, they are gorgeous. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start sewing an edging on. And I picked out a Pound of Love. And I just ripped it. Pound of Love skein. It's a big, huge skein. It's a 4 medium, 100% acrylic yarn. It's a go-to, you know, one of those. Can't fail. And this is going to be enough to not only sew it together, but put a little border on it too. I haven't decided on the border yet, but that way, if I want to, I can do, you know, start some edging. I'm going to be looking at some edgings to see what I really like, but that has been done. I have chose the yarn. And so we can actually go on and open some Smile Mail today. This one is from Julianne, and she lives in Wisconsin. So let's see what Julianne made. She's a creator, and all of the creators that send in a square for the blanket will be entered into a special drawing just for them. And I'm sure I'm going to pick out something special. I haven't yet. Julianne says that her squares are a square from Creative Grandma, and she calls them the Rosebud Granny and a daisy in the corner. Oh my gosh. So, wow, check it out. Isn't that super cool? I love it, Julianne. That is so cool. So that's the one, and this one is called Rosebud Granny. Isn't it beautiful? Oh my goodness. So what I'm doing is I am taking them and taking a picture and putting them in the Facebook group post, so that way you guys can see as they progress, and I'll also have a list to go to. These are beautiful. They really are. Thank you so much. Go to this list and you know, see all the different people that were involved in making these squares. So that is going to be 2 drawings. One for sending in a square. Your name will be entered into a drawing, unless, of course, your note says no, which no one has so far. And I was planning on leaving any of the stitch markers that were sent on the squares, so that way the person that wins this blanket, which everyone is going to be able to enter, as long as they have a United States address. Now, how that's going to work is, if you want to win this blanket so bad that you want to enter it and you don't live in the United States, how this would work would be, you would agree to pay for shipping. That's the only way. I cannot afford to send this blanket, which would be very heavy, out of the United States. So we'll get to that. Not very many people enter my giveaways because I say that you have to be in the United States. There was a couple people that used to enter, and they haven't been lately, that live out of the States, and then they would, if they won, they designated someone that they're friends with to get the prize in the United States, which is fine. That's fine. All right, so that was the first one. And then I have one here from Deb Fremont, and she lives in California. I love Smile Mail. It's so much fun. I hope you can hear me, because the fans were drowning me out last week, and nobody said anything. But when I was listening to it on the replay, I thought, oh, geez, you know, it's really kind of quiet. So, all right, so here is Deb's square. Oh, it's so soft. It's very pretty. She sent in a card. Oh, lots of coffee cups on there. Beautiful card. Love it. Love, love, love it. Oh my goodness. She sent me a little something for shipping. She says, I know my square isn't exactly 8 inches, which is fine. I will add the color that's going to be the color that's sewn together. But look at how beautiful. She says, I so enjoy your channel and have loved doing the cuddle along. I love it too. On your Facebook group. I'm Deb. On YouTube, I'm One More Whip. Oh, okay. Don't even know how to write out my own channel name. She had to cross it out. Hope you have a lovely day, Deb. Thank you so much. Look at that. Isn't it so pretty? It's mauve and a darker mauve and some cream, and then a little bit of, it's just like 5 different colors. So pretty. Thank you so much for everything. I appreciate your help. All right, we'll go on to the next one. I probably should put the notes with, usually I have 1 or maybe 2. This time I have 4, so I don't want to mess them up. That CRS syndrome has been acting like it's getting worse. Okay, so this is from Irene. Irene is a regular. A lot of the girls here are regulars that are sending in squares. Irene, what did you make me? They're all wrapped up in here. See what I saw? Irene lives in New Jersey. Okay. From your yarny friend, Irene. Oh, look at that beautiful card. Uh-huh. Thank you for all you do to keep us making beautiful things and keeping this community together with all your out-of-the-box and entertaining challenges. I'm sending a little contribution on my part. I hope you like them, and a few ribbons to help with your cuddle along. Grand prize, if you like them. Hugs, your friend Irene. Thank you, Irene. Okay, let's see what Irene sent. Okay, pretty yellow. Brightens up your day. Your smile mail being in yellow. And then when you get there and there's a purple square is always nice too. But we have to have all colors. Have to. Oh my, she did do that. She did a beautiful, look at this. How pretty is that? Lovely. Still haven't started mine. I have been working on an idea. How lovely these are. So that one is red, variegated, gray, and black. It will stand out on the blanket so well. This one is a speckle, a cream tweed. Beautiful, Irene. Thank you so much for doing that. So those are Irene's. I will wrap them back up in here. I've got to take the pictures of everybody's and put their name in the book. So there's another package here, all wrapped up. And she said this is ribbon to give away in the cuddle along. Perfect. We've got light blue, dark blue or a teal, yellow, and pink. So I will be sure and do something with those. Thank you, Irene, for that. All right. The last package of Smile Mail today comes from Jennifer. Jennifer Brass lives in New York State. And she's a regular here too. She used the Creative Grandma Simple Daisy Square, the gift. She's sending me granny squares and a little gift to remind you of your granny square blanket project and your giveaways. She never made or blocked granny squares before. The gift has an area for tapestry needles and stitch markers. It has 2 slots for crochet hooks and a pocket. I hope it reminds you of this amazing multi-crafter project that was your brainchild. thank you for giving me a reason to try to make my first granny square. I plan to add making a granny square bag or a throw pillow cover to my future projects list. A Misty fan named Jen, and she lives close. Her first granny squares, girls. Now look. Isn't it gorgeous? How stinking beautiful. Very nice job. They're going to stand right out in the blanket too. Look. What a beautiful job. Oh, thanks so much. And she says this one is the Daisy Granny Square. Well, you know, now I'm thinking I need to do a Daisy one too, because, well, I can. I will do, oh, she's, look. There's 4 of them. Oh my gosh, how pretty. And these are real soft. Real soft. So we will put those separated in the blanket. We won't put them right next to each other. Beautiful job, Jen. Yes. Your project is going to be nice too. Hopefully when she does make something with the squares, that she will post it in one of the challenges that I have going on. Now, Granny Squares is a pattern that's been around for generations, so you can use Granny Square pattern to make anything in the vintage make-along that Kim and I are doing. It is just started in July. It runs through September. So you have 3 months to make a Granny Square item and post it. And those posts, all challenge posts, can be found in the Facebook page. You click the announcements tab, and then you scroll down only through current make-alongs and things like that. So it's the best way that I know to keep track of what's going on, draw winners from, and that type of thing. I have approximately 8 or 9 different things going on. I have yearly make-alongs, I have monthly make-alongs, I have quarterly make-alongs. I'm very busy on this channel. It is because I like to keep busy. This is my baby. And it really, if you only have one make-along and someone doesn't like it or doesn't want to make that item, then they're sitting out doing nothing. And I don't want that. So I have several make-alongs going on so that the really bored people could do them all. Which I do have some people that do them all. Once in a while they miss one. Not that often. So yeah, I'll be coming up with some knit ones pretty soon too, because I want to keep the knitters happy. After we get done with the cuddle along, sometime between the next quarter or so, I will be adding in a knit along. So this is from Jennifer, and she wrapped it and said it was a gift to use. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. So what she said was, I can keep my stitch markers and things like that in there, and I was going to let the people have those stitch markers. But look at, she did a little button closure. Oh my gosh. And it folds and it opens up, and you can put your needles and things and your stitch markers in here. She put in a couple of T's, which I will enjoy. Thank you. What a sweet idea. And yes, that will remind me of this project forever. I will keep that and treasure that. I love it. Thank you so much, Jennifer. The people that you meet in this community, they're the greatest. And you already know that. So look at that. So now she knows how to do the granny square. And that's so special that I inspired someone to do that. And she went to Creative Grandma and found a daisy pattern, which someone else did too. And that's great because I didn't know it was there, or I would have probably said something. So now I'm going to have to go look for it. All right, so let's see. What we've done now is we've gone to the part of the videos that I usually put in a bracket drawing contest thing. I got a box from Lion Brand. This is a mystery box. Some of you have already seen this mystery box because a few people have gotten them. So whatever is in here is probably not going to be a shock to you. So we have 9 balls of yarn in here, 3 in the bag. This is called Lion Brand Rewind Tape Yarn. I don't personally use tape yarn. I probably am not going to use tape yarn. So this is called Viola. Viola. You can see the colorway pretty good. I'm not going to open it. They call this a 5 in the weight. There's 219 yards in each one, so you get over 600 yards. Not sure if you make baskets with it or what you do with it, but that's what it is, and that is going to be one of the choices on today's giveaway. So if you were interested in winning the rewind, your comment will need to say rewind in there, because that way when I draw the winner, I know which one you're choosing. You do have to have a United States address. You need to be a subscriber to this channel, and you also need to be 18 years old to enter and win any of the bracket giveaways. The second choice in today's Lion Brand mystery bag is a cotton blend. It is a twisted cotton, and this one is a green marled colorway. It is called Aqua Ecru. Beautiful. It is also a 5 bulky weight. It is 98 yards in one of the cakes, so you only get 3 cakes. But you would get all 3, and all you have to do is tell me you want the twisted yarn. That's nice. The third one in the box is Lion Brand Ice Cream, and these are the one that came with the sparkle. Well, I guess it's not really a sparkle. I'm sorry. It's twisted in such a way that it looks sparkly to me, and with the bag, I thought it was a sparkle, but it's not. I haven't even used this. That's one of the reasons. So this colorway is called, you guessed it, or maybe you didn't, Grape Raisin. Absolutely. And so this video needs to have the words Grape Raisin in if you want to win this yarn. You will win the whole bag. So I just had to. It's a beautiful colorway. I want to use it. But if someone doesn't win the Grape Raisin, I will use it. I'll probably make a sweater out of it. So what is this yarn made of? It is 47% cotton. I wouldn't have guessed that. 53% acrylic, 225 yards, so you get 675 yards. And it's a 4 medium. Beautiful. So if you stayed with the video this long, then you know. Comments go down below, and I'm hoping that you'll all join me tomorrow. We are doing a Christmas in July make-along on the live on Sunday mornings. I am working on a gnome. Guess what, girls? I didn't work on it. I'm using this beautiful Christmas color red by Hobie. And I started my gnome, and there is the top of his hat. So, you know, I did start it. And if you're not joining in, what are you waiting for? Because I have a progress photo giveaway tomorrow on the live for one of these skeins of Hobie and one of my rings that you can make a gnome with. I'm going to give that away as a project progress photo. What does that mean? Well, you have to put a progress photo of your Christmas in July project into the Facebook group for that make-along, and it will say, I don't know, Christmas in July make-along live Christie's Closet, something or another like that. Yeah, and so I'm going to share with you one skein of my red yarn and the ring to make one of the gnomes. So be sure and join me tomorrow on the live for that. It's been a wonderful time doing the lives. I really appreciate everybody showing up. If we hit 50 subscribers that day, 50 participants, we will also give away another one of Deb, my moderator's handmade stitch markers. So join us tomorrow, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye now.